Testing 1 2 3, CenterStrain01 testing 1 2 3. What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully you all are having a great day. We are going to be working on the next level in our Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow walkthrough. So I'm going to wait a few moments for some people to trickle on in here. Make sure you guys do read the chat if you're watching this after the fact. We're going to go ahead and learn the next mission in the game. So I always love showing these live streams off so you guys can see exactly my thought process into doing these missions. It's always good to have you guys in here, especially during the tough times that are going on right now in the world. So hopefully I'm able to make your day go by a little bit better. Let me just share this on a few different places and then we'll be ready to go. All right, good there. What's going on, Michael from Scotland? Welcome, my friend. What's going on, Benjamin? Rez, hopefully you're doing all right. Soul, welcome. Bayer Ramble, welcome. Rambler. Wow, dude, are you kidding? Already? Dude, seriously. Rezu, you're like my freaking hero, man. Already going strong with an amazing donation already. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. We're getting back into some more Splinter Cell here. It's been a little while since we've done the previous mission, so it's about time to go ahead and get started. So we're doing, it's called Komodo, since it's the next level from Indonesia. Let me get a few things set up here because obviously we're going to be streaming this. So what you're going to see is the game go away for a second. And then it's going to come back here in just a moment. Because the way that I record this is I use OBS to actually record the stream. All right, so let me turn on. Okay. That looks really weird. It's so hard to see that. All right. Oh, I think because I did this out of order, it's going to make it a little weird. Give me just a moment here. I did kind of do this out of orders. Technically, what you want to do is you want to open up OBS first, then open up Streamlabs, or else it can get a little confusing because it's reading it wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that. Start up another one. Add source, Avra Media. Yeah, so Streamlabs is reading it, which means that if I do... Maybe if I do this. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's going to give me trouble. Crap. I did this out of order. I should have opened up OBS first because I do the way that I do it. I think I'll just record straight from Streamlabs. I don't think it should be a problem. So I'll do it that way. All right. Oh, but that also means that... can't do the separate audio. Okay, so I think I got a fix for this. And again, this is all my fault because I decided to turn on. If you turn on Streamlabs first and it comes in with the source, then you can't do the NDI source. So it's very, very weird and hard to explain. The stream's going to stay on, but I'm going to shut this thing off real quick, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I just got it. This is unfortunately how it has to be done, so give me 1 second. Okay, so you guys should be able to see now, right? And it's in the normal widescreen or whatever, stretched, that I normally do. And so the other side is good. All right, everything is hooked up, working fine now. I know it's kind of weird how, for some reason, that's how... But you gotta turn on OBS first before you can turn on Streamlabs, because I'm recording with OBS. It's really weird. But it is all fixed, and I think we're all pretty much ready to go. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Start the recording. All right, we're good to go. Okay, good. All right, here we go. It's not a stream without technical difficulties.
Of the U.S. military's inability to either capture or kill Suwadi Sadano. The guerrilla leader has appeared on the front lines of nearly every major, being sold over the internet and have become popular across the world. Even their wearers seem largely unsure whether or not irony is...
I mean, it seems like we went to war without declaring anything, and a war we're kind of losing. I don't know what's...
Bringing the smallpox vaccination death toll to 6. Still no word from government officials regarding...
I always found those to be so weird and jarring that they just... It's like they're changing a channel. They're switching from one side to the other. All right, here we go.
You're just about in position.
Right. I see the abandoned, but where's the shipyard?
Underground. The dock was made for submersibles.
Movement. I need a ground check in my sector. Sure it's not another bird, Has? It's all right. I'll take a look.
I still pretty much remember most of this stuff from my previous walkthrough or whatever. Some missions like stick with you in the game. And I think the first few points of this is pretty easy to get by. I think it's more towards the ending that can be the most tough, I guess. This mission you cannot get by without taking anyone out. I mean, there's just a bunch of mandatory takeouts. All right, first checkpoint. All right, so as you can see, we've got a turret and we've got a guy and we got to get into that building. There's a few different ways that you can do it. There is a zip line that you can take that way. But I feel the zip line is not a good route, and the reason I say that is because it doesn't make any sense. Because if we come over here, you can see the guards eating, and if we go this way, we're clearly in the light, and he should clearly be able to see us. So that's why I'm not going to do that way, because I feel like it just doesn't make sense in regards to Sam being stealthy. So I'm going to go around this way and just be stealthy, as opposed to doing it any other way. And you can kind of go straight through here. Now, you notice you got these. I mean, it's not terribly difficult to get by them. Just got to be smart about it. If only we had some cigarettes, then we can get through it a lot easier, right? Also, isn't there some differences between versions? I think the PC version is a little different than the Xbox version. Like, it's definitely as far as lighting and stuff goes. Like, you'll notice it if you watch the PC version that some areas are dark, where in the Xbox version it's
GPS
light.
shows
You know, there's light there.
from the control room. Walk softly and use that technician. If you raise the sub yourself, you're going to bring up a lot of Dara Dandoa who won't be happy to see you.
You're underestimating my charm.
Like, one of the biggest difference in this level right here is that left side right there is completely dark on the PC version, and here it's completely light, so you can't sneak by that way. So you kind of got to do things a little bit different. It's not identical, TG. It is not, as far as lighting goes. Now, guards placements, yeah, I'm sure they're
Why
identical.
aren't you in the hall?
But lighting
I was just
is
setting an
completely
update
different.
back home.
What about your patrol?
It'll still be there when I finish.
I've actually looked at different versions of the game, PC and Xbox, and especially you'll
Why
notice
is the light
here,
out?
light right
It's
there, but on the
broken.
PC version it's
Listen,
completely dark.
Let me finish this email to my sister.
Sure. Tell her I haven't forgotten her.
Go to hell.
So here's one of your first mandatory guys you got to take out.
Hi. How's your English?
Super!
Super. I need you to raise that submarine.
Why?
Hey Shadow, what's up, bud?
Because hurting people ruins my sweet disposition.
Yes, right away.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What more do you want from me?
I just want to see if you had anything else to say. You know, I've still never played the PS2 version, although I am going to eventually because I'm going to do the bonus missions. But I've never played it. And I think it was TG that sent me something on Discord showing me how to get the missions or something like that. If I remember.
Garrett, what's going on?
Or someone
We
did.
weren't supposed to surface for another 4 hours. Garrett, are you there? Answer me if you're there. Otherwise, I'm pulling the alarm.
Tell him we're kosher.
What?
Tell him nothing's wrong.
Okay. There's no problem. I had a warning light flash on the ballast tanks. I'll put you back under as soon as they're fixed.
Copy that. Thanks.
Thank you. Alright, so this part I guess can be a little tricky. I don't know if we should wait for this guy or not. Yeah, he's coming. Now, what I'm going to try to do is, I've tried to do everything I can to avoid the whistle, right? Because I wanted this to be like a no-whistle walkthrough. So we're going to use an object here. There's no other way to get around this guy. You got to distract him. This is going to look really weird and dumb, but...
What's that sound?
It might not work. Ah, as you can see how tough it is. Obviously, using the whistle would be like significantly easier in this situation, but when you're trying to do something specific like not use the whistle.
GPS shows you're a stone's throw from the control room. Walk softly and use that technician. If you raise the sub yourself, you're going to bring up a lot of
I might do that, TG.
Dandoa
If I ever
who
do
won't
another
be happy
playthrough of
to
this,
see
I might do
you.
the PS2
You're
version
underestimating my charm.
just to make it different. Now, I think there's other things you can do here. There's a light switch you can turn off to get more distractions, but I try to, again, I always try to limit the amount of distractions that I use if I can, just to add that challenge to it. But this little section is probably the toughest in this level,
Why aren't you in the hall?
just
I
because
was just sending an update
there's
back home.
no way to go. You would think
What
that
about
you
your
could use this
patrol?
pipe,
It'll still be
but you
there
can't
when
use
I
the pipe.
finish.
Or at least I haven't figured out how to get on the pipe. And like it sets you up to make you think that you could use the pipe, but you can't. It's so weird.
Why's the light out?
It's broken. Listen, let me finish this email to my sister.
What is that?
Oh, sorry, I got too ahead of myself there.
GPS shows you're a stone's throw from the control room. Walk softly and use that technician. If you raise the sub yourself, you're going to bring up a lot of Dandoa who won't be happy to see you.
Every good stealth
You're
player gets caught,
underestimating my charm.
especially when you're trying to learn. You don't just go into every stealth game like knowing exactly what to do. That's impossible. Stealth games are so different than action games. You can go into any level in an action game and just shoot everybody and get through. But you cannot go through every stealth game and just slowly make your way and be able to make it through. I mean, there's going to be times where you don't know exactly what the enemy is going to do and you have
Why
to
aren't you in the
figure
hall?
it out.
I was just sending an update back home.
What about your patrol?
It'll still be there when I finish.
I suppose if you set up a distraction, maybe you'll make them take longer before that guy sits down.
Why's the light out?
It's broken. Listen, let me finish this email to my sister.
Sure. Tell her I haven't forgotten her.
Go to hell.
It moves sideways? Oh, that is weird. How did you figure that out? Did someone do like a behind the scenes or behind the game or whatever? I don't know what they call that series, where they go through a bunch of different games and they get like behind the map and stuff.
Garen, what's going on? We weren't supposed to surface for another 4 hours. Garen, are you there? Answer me if you're there. Otherwise,
Notice
I'm
how that
pulling
guy
the
is
alarm.
just sitting down now.
Tell him we're kosher.
What?
Tell him nothing's wrong.
Okay. There's no problem. I had a warning light flash on the ballast tanks. I'll put you back under as soon as they're fixed.
Copy that. Thanks.
Huh?
I hear somebody.
Oh man. Okay, so you got to be like super quick. Did you see how like the way that he turned around right there? It was I couldn't tell if he turned around because he heard something or he turned around because of something else. So this is definitely the most challenging part of it. Just trying to do it without taking, you know, any one of those guys out. It was close,
GPS
though.
shows you're a stone's throw from the control room. Walk softly and use that technician. If you raise the sub yourself, you're gonna bring up a lot of Dara Dandoa who won't be happy to see you.
You're underestimating my charm.
Like I said, it's possible maybe to distract the guards out here quicker, which will disrupt their patterns, and maybe the guy won't be coming. He won't sit back down as quickly. You can get through your interrogation scene and everything within enough time to come back out here before the guy actually even sits back down. If that makes sense.
Why aren't you in the hall?
I was just sending an update back home.
What about your patrol?
It'll still be there when I finish.
I just love how everyone assumes that you're perfect on every game you play at every moment, even when you start live streaming it again and you haven't played it in a while.
Let me finish this email to my sister.
Sure. Tell her I haven't forgotten her.
Go to hell.
Then again, that's my fault. When you put out a channel that's strictly perfect playthroughs, everyone just assumes that the first time you play it, it's a perfect playthrough. Now, I'm not going to shoot anything. That's too much. I don't like to leave evidence like that. Bathhouse is actually a lot easier once you know once you know why you get caught at the end, and then you can circumvent it. There's a reason you get 97%. It's all about the vent during the cutscene before you go into the final section.
What's going on? We weren't supposed to surface for another 4 hours. Garen, are you there?
See how
Answer me
he's
if you're
just
there.
getting back?
Otherwise, I'm pulling the alarm.
Tell him we're kosher.
What?
Tell him nothing's wrong.
Okay. There's no problem. I had a warning light flash on the ballast tanks. I'll put you back under as soon as they're fixed.
Copy that. Thanks.
What's that sound?
Why didn't that guy come back this time? There he is. All right. Nice. Why did he have to go all the way over there? That's exactly where I'm going. Oh God, how was I gonna know that he was gonna turn that way? He turns to the right. Okay. So someone says I can shoot the wall, them looking in that direction and jet out of there. No, that's not how this game works. Wall shots really don't work in this game. Not like other games. Like they work perfect in Hitman games. But if you shoot something
GPS
near an
shows
enemy,
your stone's
they're
throw from the
automatically going to be
control
onto you. I mean,
Walk
it's just that
softly
plain and simple.
And use that technician. If you raise the sub yourself, you're going to bring up a lot of Dara Dandoa who won't be happy to see you.
You're underestimating
It's very
my
unpredictable.
charm.
It's like nothing's ever going to happen twice the same way, which is, you know, if they put this pipe there, you would think they would make it to where you can jump on the pipe. Look at how perfect it is. You could jump up there. It'd be so easy to do. But unfortunately, you can't. I feel like they were going to do that, but then they decided not to give you an actual way of getting up on the pipe.
Why aren't you in the hall?
I was just sending an update back home.
What about your patrol?
It'll still be there when I finish.
Why's the light out?
It's broken. Listen, let me finish this email to my sister.
Sure. Tell her I haven't forgotten her.
Go to hell.
Okay, what do you mean you can crouch run? They'll hear you. There is no running crouched, they'll still hear you. So if everything goes the way that it just went, we should be okay, because I know he turns to the right, which means I can get around him to the left. Top 5 hardest missions in what? In all of gaming? That I can't tell. I mean, I'd have to really think about that one.
Garrett, what's going on? We weren't supposed to surface for another 4 hours. Garrett, are you there? Answer me if you're there. Otherwise, I'm pulling the alarm.
Tell him we're kosher.
What?
Tell him nothing's wrong.
Okay. There's no problem. I had a warning light flash on the ballast tanks. I'll put you back under as soon as they're fixed.
Copy that. Thanks.
Huh?
I hear somebody.
Now, so you notice he doesn't, because he sees the direction it's coming in, he doesn't see he comes towards here. Or it could be the light that he's actually doing. I mean, you think that could be it? Maybe that's why he's coming this way, because I turned off the light. Did you see how he turned around? Come on, that guy turned around in such a weird... Oh, did you see that? Like, well, look at the way that he's turning around. It's too, yeah. So I think I've got this fixed now. He does like a 360 turnaround in like less than 0.7 seconds. All right, but I think I got this. So it's the light.
GPS shows you're a stone's throw from the control room.
But I'm trying to think, how can I throw it?
You're gonna bring up a lot of
how can I throw the object without being in the light?
You're underestimating my charm.
Right? I mean, that turnaround is like suspicious. I actually agree with you. I think Pandora tomorrow is also the hardest. Especially when you're setting up the challenges for trying to do it more making the game more difficult by not taking people out and trying not to use certain distractions.
Why aren't you in the hall?
I was just sending
This is so easy to do if you just whistle. I mean, it's like nothing.
It'll still be there when I finish.
You whistle, they'll come right to where you whistle, you get right around them. I mean, it's super easy. But again, I always said from the very beginning of this walkthrough, I was going to try to get through the whole game without whistling. Because it's such an easy and overused tactic.
Go to hell.
Why, Daniel, why would I break the lights, man? The whole purpose of this walkthrough that I've been doing is leave no trace. Right? Think of like my Metal Gear Solid 5 series, no traces. It's also patience. If I would have just waited in the darkness for like maybe another 20 seconds, he would have been gone back.
What's going on?
The other guy would have came back, then I could have got around him.
Hours.
It's patience too, so it's a lot of my fault as well.
Garrett, are you there? Answer me if you're there. Otherwise, I'm pulling the alarm.
Tell him we're kosher.
What?
Tell him nothing's wrong.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm trying to do a ghost run for the most part.
There's no problem. I had a warning light flash on the ballast tanks. I'll put you back under as soon as they're fixed.
Copy that. Thanks.
What's that sound?
Ah, he still came this way. I don't know how to throw that thing through there without him. This is different. Look. Dude, guy just went all the way in there. Oh my god. This is stuff. Only because I don't know the direction he's going to turn in. But we got it. Oh, but now this guy's coming out. Okay, he's going back. All right, we're good. It's not as clean as I would have wanted it. But whatever, we'll take it. But definitely not as clean as I would have wanted it. One of the things I love about stealth games is sometimes doing obvious glitches or whatever. Like ones where you can get right by a guy just by waiting at the right time before you move. Wouldn't make sense in any way realistically, but it's still fun to pull off that, you know. Most of the time they turn in that direction, so if you know which direction they're going to turn, then you can just get on their opposite side and you're good to go. Which does not seem normal, but...
Grim's daughter's got her hands on Komodo's security personnel protocols. Inside that submarine, you're going to be outmanned and outgunned.
That's everywhere I go.
Nice and easy.
I'm just gonna lie down for a few minutes. Give a shout if anybody's coming.
Sure. Sweet dreams.
You can find these tricks out or whatever just by playing the games, man. It's called, I mean, playing them so many times. Like, I played Pandora tomorrow at least 30 different times, man. I've played it so back in the day before I even started YouTube. I mean, I've played them so many times. Some levels are easier to remember than others, but when you get very, very linear levels, especially like the subsection here, it becomes so apparent how to get by it. Oh crap. And then I say that and then I just keep going there and I totally forget where I am.
I'm just gonna lie down for a few minutes. Give a shout if anybody's coming.
Although
Sure.
I will tell you that it does definitely add a lot of difficulty when you play these games and you live chat at the same time.
Moving over there.
Oh, come on, I'm moving too fast or something. Sitting there talking about how cool I am remembering these things, and then I do that shit.
Sure.
Jinx, right? Yeah. Karma. Now I think there's a, if I remember, there's a big fight at the end of this level that you have to get into. Yeah, okay, I remember now. So you got to do a little jump, switch the light off. Otherwise, you can't get by that. You could do a whistle. Because he just sits there the whole time. I think I find this one the most difficult. This one and Double Agent. And the reason I say Double Agent is because Double Agent for the 360, there was a lot of moments that the game just wasn't scripted right. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't feel perfect. You have to take this guy out to do the retinal scanner. This is one of those missions where you take out quite a bit of people. Like 6 or 7.
I'm gonna go down a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Can you bring me a cup?
No.
Is Hitman or Splinter Cell harder? Ooh, that's
here.
tough. I mean, they're hard in different ways. I'm trying to think. I think I had harder time going through Splinter Cell than I've ever had going through. Well, I don't know. Because the games were made so differently. Hitman games weren't made to be completely stealthy like this. Splinter Cell is more stealthy than Hitman, if that makes any sense.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Yeah, Hitman is more about killing, finding cool ways to do things like that, whereas Splinter Cell is always about being stealthy. Whereas Hitman, you can be out in the open very easily. Now, all these guys we have to take out. All right, so now notice how there's nothing down there. Well, that's because there's a scripted moment coming up, and I'm going to go ahead and jump up on here because what I'm going to do is something a little different. So I'm going to grab these 2 smoke grenades, and it should give me 4 total. Now we're going to get into a scripted moment here and just come down these stairs and then come right back up. There it is. Alright, so they're not on us, but we're going to switch to our smoke grenades. Alright, so I didn't kill everybody. There's still 1 guy left. Okay. No, there's still 2. So it's all about, I'm trying to get those, like, those perfect, how do you say it?
Great
in the perfect
work,
spot.
Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite
No, we're doing no
phones.
kills.
U.S. numbers?
But we do have to knock them out.
Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
So it's just, you can actually get down on the sub right there. There's a ladder. But I'm just doing the smoke grenade way. I think is funny. Trying to get, you got to get both, but you got to throw the, you got to do the smoke grenades in a very, very specific way, so that it actually hits all 4 of them. So you can go down all the way over there. Right there's a ladder you can take. See how this guy's, somehow he's already on to me. I don't know how they see you, but I'm trying to figure out what I can do. So I can go down the the sub.
What do we got, Grim?
And do it from that
Just
side.
Need to find the terminal's
but I want to
ID
do
number.
it from the very starting point.
Looks like we've
instead.
got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah, Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
I would consider the Metal Gear games some of the easiest stealth games to do.
PMCs line up pretty nicely
because
with our 5
enemies
box
always
boxes.
do the same exact thing. They never change unless you disturb them.
Time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes,
meaning that when you go into an area in like say Metal Gear Solid 2, the enemies are always going to be in the same place every single time you go into that area. Does that make sense? Alright, so we gotta get the smoke. We'll try this again. If I can't get it, then I'll go down the sub next time. I'm just trying not to get injured too. That's the whole thing. Alright, so maybe I can do it from here and I won't get injured. Oh shit, it killed him! What? That did not go the way. Oh my god. I don't think I planned on doing that. I literally just killed, I think there's 4 of them. Are you kidding me? Yep, they're all dead. So my smoke grenade literally just destroyed all of them. Can you believe that crap? Exploding smoke grenades. Definitely not the plan I'm going for. What am I trying to do? I'm just taking them out while using different types of gadgets instead of using the normal stuff like ring foil, which you could easily do, or the sticky shockers, which you could easily do.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do it via
Echelon's
smoke
linking them
grenades,
to
which is something a little
military
different.
Corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
Technically, I did not kill them. The barrel killed them. Or they shot the barrel themselves, because there's no way my smoke grenade would have broken the barrels.
The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
If you don't understand what I'm doing, I have to knock these guys out, but I'm doing it with smoke grenades as opposed to using I'm doing it with smoke grenades as opposed to using sticky shocker ring air 4 rounds. But why? Why not? Give me a reason why I can't do it this way. Sorry, I'm getting asked so many weird questions.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs
exactly,
line
Adam.
up
It's
pretty
for a
nicely
challenge.
with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
What is that?
I think, yeah, the guy heard something because I was a little too quick. Let's see what he does.
Maybe I would see.
Alright, let's try this again. If for some reason I just am not getting the smoke way, then I'll go back to the normal way. Again, I'm just trying to make it something a little different, something maybe no one else did it that way or whatever. If you want to be popular on YouTube, you got to find ways to make yourself stand out against others. And that's all really what I'm trying to do here. Just make my playthrough as unique to me as I possibly can. Oh, I don't think it made it. No, they're all still alive. Are you telling me those 4, I didn't get anybody? I did. I got the one in the back. And I got that guy, but I didn't get the other ones. Which is unfortunate. I love doing these shots though. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do a ring airfoil challenge where I get all 4 of them with 1 each or something. I mean, that's a possibility too. But see, now they're all taken out. So we still did it without taking any damage or whatever, but obviously that's not what we're going for. We're going for something that's nice and pretty. I'm just trying to come up with a different way than what everybody else has done it on
Just need to
YouTube.
find the terminal's
There are so
ID
many
number.
walkthroughs of this
There.
game out
Looks
on
like we've
YouTube.
got 5
And you've got to
subscribers,
find a way to
satellite
make
phones.
yours
US
different,
numbers?
unique.
Yeah, Echelon's linking them to a private military
Back when I did my
corporation. Something
walkthrough
called
for this game
Displace.
so many years
We'll run a
ago,
cross-check on their recent contracts.
7-8 years ago or whatever
5
it was,
PMCs
there
line
wasn't
up
as many
pretty nicely
walkthroughs
with
of this
our 5
game.
pox boxes.
So now
What's
that
my
there
part?
is, it's harder to
Amityville
find
time.
ways
Get out.
of doing stuff
If we
that
got the
other
pox
people haven't
boxes,
already
then there's
done.
nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
It's hard. You got to get him before he turns around, but you don't want to move too quick. So is that not connecting or something? There it goes. I mean, we got them all. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that's acceptable, or do you want to try to get them out with all 4 smoke grenades? That is what I technically want to do, is I want to take them all out, each one of them with a smoke grenade, because we have 4. This way we did it, we had to use some of the other gadgets, and I really didn't want to do that. Well, I could snipe them, but then that would be killing them. Kira, and we're going for a non-killing. I'm gonna try it one more time. Yeah, I want to do something that no one else has done, and I bet you there isn't a walkthrough out there of people doing it with just smoke grenades.
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called
You guys know I'm a
Displace.
perfectionist.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5
Maybe
box
one of these
boxes.
days, Kira,
What's
maybe
my
one of these
part?
days I'll do
Amityville
kill
time.
everybody.
Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us.
It's just tough to aim
The Joint
these
Chiefs will
things
wanna move
to get them
fast.
where you want
Rendezvous
because they
with
bounce
Cone.
off walls.
It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
So that's what makes it tough, is the fact that they bounce off walls and it becomes... You have no idea where it's actually going to land. Oh, I think people are still playing this game, of course. I mean, this is Splinter Cell. Everybody is in dire need of a Splinter Cell game right now. So I think there's quite a few people that are going back to playing these old gyms. Gosh, son of a... Now I'm so pissed, man. I had it, dudes, but why does it keep blowing up the damn barrels? It's got to be these guys. They're shooting the barrels themselves. That's the only explanation I can give you, because
What do we got, Drim?
Just need to
my
find the
smoke grenade
terminal's
is not
ID
going to
number.
blow up the barrel.
There.
So
Looks like
I'm
we've got
shooting
5
it.
subscribers,
These guys
satellite
are
phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah.
randomly
Echelon's
shooting at
linking
the
them to a
barrel
private
after the fact that
military
I
corporation.
shot the
Something
smoke
called
grenade.
Displace.
That's the only way to
We'll
explain
run a
it.
cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Again, you can clearly see how easy this is if you just use your other gadgets. Tenth time's a charm. There's no such thing as counting as kills in this game. This is a challenge I've added for myself. You can kill anybody you want. It's not going to hurt your rating or anything. There's no rating. Dang it! See how quick they take you out, too? I wanted to go for a nut shot. I keep blowing up the freaking barrel, man. Come on.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent
You can
contracts.
definitely tell that they set up this place in Pandora tomorrow for the Chaos Theory fans out there. Because everybody knows that, you know, this place plays a big,
if we got the pox boxes and there's nothing stopping us.
You know, a main point in Chaos Theory.
Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
I'm gonna try something a little different this time. I really want to do the 4 smoke grenades, but I think I'll try something a little bit more unique. The thing is, it bounces off the wall, and that is what makes it tough, because you don't know where it's going to technically bounce. So we're going to do something a little different this time. I don't really even know if you can do it. I don't see him. See, I can't get the right angle on him. I tried, but it just didn't work. So I don't think that's going to work either. I was going to see if I could do it that way, but... You see how that's not taking him out either? Super easy to take him out. See, if you wanted to just kill them, it's that easy. But I mean, I'm gonna try the smoke method one more time, and then that's it.
Great work,
I'm not gonna sit here and
just need to
and
find
do it
the
a billion
terminal's ID
times
number.
until I get it that one time. It's not
Looks like
that
we've got
important to
5
me.
subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah, Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen because you don't want him to come out here and see the body.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There.
Yeah, the game's
Looks
not
like we've got
designed for
5
ghosting.
subscribers, satellite phones.
We're literally
US
breaking
numbers?
the game doing it the way that we're
Echelon's
doing
linking
it.
them to a
But
private military corporation.
you gotta
something
do
called
something
Displace.
different when you play these
We'll run
games.
a
You don't want to play
cross-check on
them
their recent
the
contracts.
exact same way
5
over and over
PMCs line
again.
up
You know what I
pretty
mean?
nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
Yeah, I have a blacklist walkthrough up. Perfect stealth, of course. Ghost.
I think I see him.
Oh, come on. He sees me barely.
What the hell?
Yeah, damn it.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number.
Gotta stand in the
Looks
far
like
back
we've got
of it.
5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah, Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely.
Chaos
with
Theory
our
is
5
definitely the most
boxes.
ghostable.
What's my part?
Amityville
I mean, it's
time. Get
the first
out.
game that had the
If we got
mission
the
rating.
boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The
Included
Joint
no
Chiefs will wanna move
knockouts, it
fast.
included everything, you know?
Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Gotta get in the very far back of the box. Alright, I will try this method one more time. If I can get the shots to line up, then I'll just use sticky shockers and air 4 rounds and whatnot. All but the one guy, dude. Look at that. All but the one guy all the way in the back. Got him all but one guy. And that sucked. Dang it, man. Alright, so I gotta try it again. Like, I actually am starting to get a little bit better at where to aim.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Yeah, double agent's ghostable, and I did it, but
if we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing
Chaos
stopping
Theory
us.
was the game that was
The Joint
made
Chiefs will
for
wanna
that
move
type,
fast.
where double
Rendezvous
agent,
with Cohen. It's about time
wasn't
you
made
introduced
for it.
yourself to Sedona.
you can tell that they wanted people to do more action. We're so close, man. I feel like we're like right on the edge of finally getting it, but you have to have 4 perfect smoke grenades. And the smoke has to be directly on them. They have to not, I think it was about right there. Might have been a little low. Yep, it was a little low. That one was low too, so you got to go higher than the pillar. Now that one made it. Okay, I think I got it. All right. Hold on, before I stop that, let me make sure the guy in the back is done. Yes, he is. Okay, I got it. So you got to be higher than the pillar in order to be able to get the guy in the back.
What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out.
Almost at 100 likes.
If we
Thank you,
got the
guys.
pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
What? Where'd it go? Oh, see what I'm saying? It fell down. Where can I get this one to where it actually hits where I want it to go? Nah, it fell. Maybe I don't need to stand there. Maybe I need to come over here. Yeah, this is a way better area right here. I think that's my problem, is I need to stand more here. Alright. I think I'm going to stand over in that other location.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number.
Guys, if you don't have
Looks
patience
like
for
we've got
this,
5 subscribers, satellite
then
phones.
I mean, you're not truly, and I know this is probably going
Echelon's
to
linking
piss
them
some
to a
of you
private
off when I say
military
this.
corporation. Something called
Stealth is
Displace.
patience. If you don't
We'll
have
run a
patience
cross-check
for
on their
doing
recent contracts.
something you want to
5
do and pull
PMCs
off
line
that
up
other
pretty
people
nicely
haven't
with our
done,
5 pox boxes.
then
What's
stealth
my
just isn't your
part?
type of genre, and you
Amityville
really like
time.
action
Get out.
more, you know.
If we got
But
the
that's just
pox
not me.
boxes,
I
then
mean,
there's
we're all
nothing
different
stopping
types
us.
of stealth
The
players.
Joint Chiefs
You
wanna
might like
move
stealth,
fast.
but I
Rendezvous
like
Cohen. It's
hardcore
about time
stealth.
you introduced yourself to Sedano.
That is all I care about, is hardcore stealth, not just stealth. Hardcore stealth. Adding as much challenge to a game as possibly can. That's just who I am. Crap, I didn't make it. Ooh, barely. I mean, if you get pissed off because you see me doing the same thing over and over again, then you have never played a stealth game in your life, or you have failed every single time you tried to play a stealth game. It's not, I mean, some people just forget how tough it can actually be. Especially when you're trying to do certain things. Oh. I love how I hit. Oh, that was perfect too. Man, because did you see how the one shot hit the ledge? You see how he didn't get it? Everyone else is dead but him. Not dead, but knocked out. All right, so yeah, I think as long as I get those first two, then I'm good to go. I that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm actually gonna try to hit him with it. The third guy.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs
Oh, we definitely
line up
got it.
pretty nicely
We'll get
with
it.
our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox
I just
boxes,
wish
then
that
there's
there was a
nothing
way to get
stopping
by
us.
this section.
The Joint
You would
Chiefs
think there
wanna
would be.
move fast.
Because there's literally a ladder right there. You
introduced yourself
and I'm just going to show you this. This is not going to be the one, but I'm going to show you. Look, you can climb down this ladder right here, and you can literally walk all the way over here, past all of that section. Right here is where your ship is, or right here is where your little boat is. Why can't Sam Fisher literally jump into the water right there and then get inside his boat and escape right now? Do you see what I'm saying? Look at this. But let me show you what happens the moment you try to be awesome. You die immediately in the water because there is no swimming in the water. Therefore, you can, and unfortunately, you can't jump over to there either. It's very dumb. Because you can get through this without taking those guys out if they would have implemented water swimming in the game.
Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent
So,
contracts.
boom,
5
I just showed
PMCs
you how
line
to
up
get
pretty
by this
nicely
level
with our
without
5
taking those guys
boxes.
out.
What's my
Unfortunately,
part?
you
Amityville
can't.
time.
Just
Get
because the
out.
game doesn't want you to
If we
swim.
got the pox boxes, and there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Makes no sense. But it's just the way the game is programmed, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, you have to take these guys out. And you can't shoot the lights out. I tried that as well. You cannot shoot any of the lights out where they are. So don't even try it. Oh, son of a... Damn. Why does that have to blow up? Why did that have to blow up? As you can see, it's over. See, we did it. It's just we got to wait until that one time it doesn't blow up.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID
That's my
number.
luck, right?
There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
I kid you not,
Yeah.
we've spent about an
Echelon's
hour
linking them
just
to a
on this
private
final
military
section
corporation, something
trying
called Displace.
trying to get it
We'll run a
like the way
cross-check
that
on their
I
recent
want it, you know?
contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time.
You just got to
out.
get that one lucky time
If we
where the
got
one
pox
guy
boxes,
doesn't
then there's nothing stopping us.
shoot the
The
barrel,
Joint
I
Chiefs
guess.
will wanna
I mean,
move
that's the only thing I
fast.
can think of.
Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Oh, son of a... Man. Again, you see me, I did it again. We did it. We're doing it. It's just, whatever reason, it's just, the guy is shooting that freaking barrel.
Great work, Fisher.
He's killing himself.
What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts.
Do you know any
5
real-life
PMCs
enemies that
line
will
up
shoot
pretty
a barrel
nicely
that's
with
right
our
in
5
front of them?
pox boxes.
What's my part?
I just...
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move
Actually, I have
fast.
2 conviction
Rendezvous with
playthroughs.
Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself
One regular
to Sedona.
kill stealth playthrough, and then one avoiding all enemies playthrough. I do it all. It's all Brandon's fault. Trust me, I haven't forgotten.
What is...
Ah, shut up. See?
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts.
You gotta go
5
slow
PMCs
enough,
line
but you
up
gotta
pretty
go
nicely
fast
with our
enough to
5
catch
box
up to him.
boxes.
What's my
It's
part?
very tough.
Amityville time. Get out.
Like, it's
If we
like you
got the
gotta go
box
fast
boxes
enough to
and there's
catch up to
nothing
him, but
stopping
then
us.
slow enough not
The
to be
Joint
too
Chiefs will want
fast.
to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
And you don't have a noise meter, which makes it even tougher. If you had a noise meter, you know exactly how much noise you were making. That's why Chaos Theory is such a good game. Alright, 50th time's a charm. Please do not blow up the dang thing. I'm not going back far enough, that's why. Now see, that would be acceptable to me if I would have went far enough back to where I was still in cover. Because look, everybody's out. But I took a little damage. So that one was perfect. We actually did it there. But look, I took damage. And this has always been a no damage walkthrough as well. These are things that we add to the difficulty of the game. Again, we did it right there. We did it.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID
damage.
number.
So I've got to be
Looks like we've
further
got 5
behind that little
satellite phones.
pillar
numbers?
so that the guy can't shoot at me
Echelon's
and get
linking
me.
them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The
Dude,
Joint
I've
Chiefs will
done
wanna
stealth
move
games for
fast.
pretty much every
Rendezvous with
popular
Cohen.
stealth game out there.
It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Or I've done stealth walkthroughs for. Dedication is real, man. You got to find a way to make yourself stand out. You're never going to be anywhere popular on YouTube if you don't find a way to make yourself different from others. Everyone always asks me to watch. I'm going too fast. To watch other people play or whatever. But the thing is, if you watch other people play, then if you even remotely do something that they would have done, then it's like, oh, you're just copying it off of them. But they don't understand that this type of game is so... There's only so much you can do. So that's why I painlessly... Or not painlessly, but... that's why I do these kind of things, to help myself from standing out. And that's why I appreciate all of the help that I get from everybody. But I really want to figure out my own way of doing it. He still got me. You gotta be kidding me. Man, I had it right there. I had it. Well, actually, he didn't get it. Yeah, he did. He did got it. See? Freak. If he just... Somehow, he is able to still hit me from behind that pillar. Or behind that smokestack.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
It's like so close, but yet still so far. Oh, I know. It's very satisfying to shoot the canisters and whatnot, but if I was going for that type of walkthrough, I would totally do it. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and do the series again, killing everybody, like every single enemy. Maybe people would actually enjoy that more than my no KOs, you know? People love action. Maybe they'd be more popular, but that will be the last walkthrough that we do of this game. He hit me. Look at that. Look at that, man. They got like perfect aim, dude. Well, we did it again, but like I said, we just got hit way too many times. Well, actually, no, he didn't. Oh, we'll get it eventually, guys. You got to persevere.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number.
Just got to do it one time.
There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5
I would love,
boxes.
Eddie, you're
What's
exactly
my
right.
part?
I think it would be a great idea to have Sam Fisher as your handler.
If we got the pox boxes, then
Perfect.
there's
I don't
nothing
need another
stopping
Sam
us.
Fisher game for me to go around and be Sam Fisher. I want him to be my mentor. I want to have a new character that I can feel that I can be that character, right? And then have Sam Fisher be your mentor. It makes the most sense, especially for his age. That's the problem. It's that when you do the first few smoke grenades, the other guy is directly onto you. Knows exactly where you are. It didn't. Look, I had it all. I had it. But the fourth one didn't. Look, you don't see it land, right? It like goes through the floor or bounces off or something. Okay, I found a new way to do it. I think this one's going to be a little bit better.
Great work,
because it
Fisher.
doesn't allow me to be out
to find the terminal's
to get
ID
hit.
number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's
that was
my
really
part?
close.
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
I mean, that was so close. What the hell? Son of a... We got him. But the thing blew up. That was perfect. I know exactly... Alright, we got this. I know exactly where I need to aim. It's just getting that one where the freaking thing doesn't blow up.
What do we got, Trim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts.
It's so
5
close,
PMCs
right?
line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
What the hell?
What the? Did you see that? How many times was I spamming the A button? It didn't grab him. Wow. You saw the pop-up come up.
What do we got, Trim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
This guy, man. This guy's harder than any other thing here. Yeah, I know, but I want to grab him. I like to do the cinematic grabs. Again, everything I do is for a reason. Trust me. I know I could just RT him, knock him out, piece of cake. But I want to actually... It's so much more challenging when you go up to someone and then you actually grab them. It's a lot more difficult than just hitting them. Everything I do, there's always a reason for it. Son of a... Did it again. Did I just cough? Did you hear Sam just cough? He coughed as if he was down there next to the...
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Trim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
What the hell?
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Trim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
We've had it on so many different occasions.
Amityville time.
If it wasn't for
Get
the
out.
barrels just exploding.
If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Sam has the corona. Hopefully none of your family members or anybody that you know out there has the coronavirus. Again, we love you out here. We want to make sure that you're safe and you're careful. So please stay inside. Do the right thing. Take this pandemic seriously, no matter what country you're in, because I want you guys to be here for everything. So Blew up again. The guy just keeps shooting the freaking
Great
barrel,
work,
man.
Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
If you actually look at the information in Splinter Cell, or not Splinter Cell, in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, it says Sam's age, and he's like 54 when Ghost Recon Breakpoint is going out. So, I don't know what they've done, but they made him a little younger. So maybe there's a reason they made him a little younger, because he's going to have another adventure where he's going to be the main star. Because if you look at the information on Sam, I knew it. Crap. This is me not caring. Oh my god. That guy, the guy in the back, he just loves to shoot those barrels.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then
SMH
there's
indeed,
nothing
my
stopping
friend.
us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
This is just me wanting to get it quicker. Oh my god. Did they all just disappear? I don't think they're making it. Nope. None of them made it. I gotta remember from back there, you gotta aim so much higher.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs
see,
line
Snake
up
was
pretty
55
nicely
and
with
see,
our 5 pox boxes.
Look
What's
at
my
look
part?
at look at Ghost Recon
Amityville
Breakpoint, and you'll
time.
see Sam's
Get out.
bio in the brand new
If we
Deep
got
State.
the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to
They've
move
definitely
fast.
changed it up a little.
Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
god! I did it! I freaking did it! And then at the very, very end, they blow up! What, I mean, come on. Sam, it's not worth it. Sam!
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
He literally is killing
Amityville
himself
time.
every
Get out.
single time.
If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Why isn't that just so much quicker? See, you always find new things. I didn't know you can actually hit him from there. Oh my god, I got hit. No. Well, it doesn't matter. He didn't get knocked out. So that guy didn't. Neither did the other guy. What? Wow. Smoke is so hard to knock them out. They got it has to land like directly on them.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers.
That's not a bad
satellite
idea.
Phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
Oh, come on, man. That's not a bad idea. Oh my god,
Great
I'm gonna
work,
do that.
Fisher.
Thank you so
what
much.
Do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers.
ABC, thank you, my
satellite
friend.
phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs
I'm gonna blow up the
line
barrels
pretty
before I even
nicely
start
with
the
our
whole
5
thing.
pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Or actually, yeah, it was said before at ABC, so thank you, Resu. I think you were the one that said it. Oh, come on.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah.
Well,
Echelon's
TG
linking them to a
says he doesn't
private
think it's worth
military
going through all the
corporation.
trouble.
Something called Displace.
But TG, if you want to
We'll
get
run a
viewers
cross-check on
and you
their
want to
recent
get
contracts.
more subscribers,
5 PMCs
the best thing you can do for your channel is to go through the trouble.
What's my part?
Maybe to you it's not worth the trouble, but to me and the subscribers that subscribe for complete stealth, for figuring things out that nobody else does, for doing things in different ways, it's completely worth it. If you want to have a good, decent channel on YouTube, you got to put in the effort, and you got to do things other people don't do. Not everybody's going to be like me and have that type of mentality, but I do. So I will continue to be this exact... Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Look. It didn't hit him at all. It didn't get the guys that I wanted him to. Unfortunately, that is not it.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Drim?
Just need to find the terminal's
At this point is when the repetitive starts to set in. This is where the normal person would be like, all right, I'm done. Just do it.
Looks like we've got 5 subscribers.
You know what I mean?
Satellite phones.
But this is where I thrive. This is when I start getting upset.
Echelon's linking them to a private military
and then I start,
corporation. Something called
I spend a few times where I don't pay attention, but then after that I start to like get into this focus mode where I really actually get more heightened.
What's my part?
This is the time that I live off of. You know what I'm saying?
If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast.
I don't think I need to blow up the barrels. I don't think it's that important to blow them up. I think we just need to get the lucky one. It's not making it. Yeah. Nah, he's still alive, that one guy. Oh man, we had it too. We freaking had it.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Drim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There.
I'm pretty
Looks
sure
like
they're not going to bring back Eric.
Satellite phones.
I didn't think he did a bad job, but
yeah,
he definitely was not believable for
military corporation.
An old
Something
guy.
Called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs.
We had it there, though, right? We had that big time.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen.
I agree with anything my mods do, so if they believe that you're trolling and you're doing something you shouldn't be, then I fully 100% agree in them timing you out. All they did was time you out. You got to play nice, play fair. This is a nice community. Nice, one hit. Perfect. See how it bounced off, but it didn't kill him. Dang it! Now that guy is the one that's not getting hit. So where can I make sure that this guy gets hit? I thought if I bounced it off of this wall, that it would get him every single time, but it doesn't seem to be doing it. So where else could I stand to make sure that I get that guy too? I could. That was really close. It's just that one guy in the beginning in the front.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Drim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers. Satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's
Yeah,
my
it's part of the course, man. This is how all playthroughs are, man. I guarantee you that everyone that sits there and makes videos like this for YouTube, man, they go through some of these sections, completing things that take hours. This one's pretty mild. This section's not tough. Just getting the one that it's actually working. Nope, didn't do it. See? That guy's still shooting. And the other guy's not dead either. So that one didn't get him that time. And it didn't get him either. Only I would accept that.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
US numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5
Shane, why do you go
PMCs line up
downstairs?
pretty
The reason
nicely
you go
with our
downstairs
5
is because you
boxes.
absolutely
What's
have
my
to.
part?
They won't trigger unless you go
Amityville
downstairs.
time.
So you got to
Get
go
out.
down, get to the
If we
trigger
got the
point,
pox boxes, and there's
and
nothing
then
stopping us.
come
The
back.
Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Right here's the trigger point, right there, and then you come back up. Otherwise, they won't start shooting at you. Oh, it jumped off. I saw it. And it didn't hit the bad guy, too. I actually saw where that wasn't a good one. That was not a good throw. The second throw I did. I just got to get the time where I get
Great
the perfect
work,
throw,
Fisher.
man.
What do
It'll
we got,
happen,
Grim?
guys.
Just need to find the terminal's ID number.
Until then, just enjoy
There.
the conversations.
Looks like we've got 5
and,
subscribers, satellite phones.
US numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called
But when you see it in
Displace.
one complete smooth
We'll run a
playthrough,
cross-check on their recent
you'll see that it's
contracts.
totally worth it.
5
Even if I only
PMCs
get
line
like
up pretty
2,000
nicely with
views
our
on
5
this, it doesn't
pox
matter to
boxes.
me.
What's my part?
What matters to me is that I challenged
Amityville
myself
time.
and I set
Get
a
out.
goal and
If
I
we got the pox
accomplished
boxes,
that
and there's
goal.
nothing stopping us.
That's all that
The
matters to
Joint
me.
Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself
There's
to
somebody
Sedano.
there.
I don't like that one. I took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it's still fine. Later, Brandon. Have a good one, bud. Right now, I'm just going for headshots on this guy. I tried. I did get the other guy, though. It's just that I had to use one extra smoke grenade, unfortunately.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Drim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely.
Exactly, I agree, T. I mean,
what's my part?
Double Agent to me felt like a true Splinter Cell game. It's just that when you're creating for a new console,
if we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping
it's
us.
going to be tough. I mean, they just didn't have everything down the way that they did in Chaos Theory. And that's how it goes sometimes. But Double Agent, to me, even on 360, is still a good game. Story-wise, it's a little bit iffy, but I like the mechanics and what they tried to set up. Dang it. I just wanted to do
it. Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Drim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs.
Listen, Bathhouse does not have to be as difficult as you think, okay? All you got to do is that when you get into the vent before you start the final section,
there's nothing stopping us.
You've got to make sure that you ease your way before you get to the cutscene. Don't go too far into the vent. The reason that you get that 97% in Bathhouse is because one of the guards sees you during the cutscene, and even though it doesn't set off an alarm, an alert, it still counts towards you. So that is the reason. So if you're smart enough, you can circumvent that by keeping yourself as far away from inching yourself forward as possible. Last part can be done. It's not tough. And you can do it on a consistent basis too. Got it. Never doubt me, boys. Never doubt me. Oh, there's still one left. Oh my God, he didn't go down. What? You gotta be kidding me. I thought we had it. I felt like everything was in the right spot. I literally thought we had it that time. Everything felt like it was perfect.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Drim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number.
I get out of there like I'm a badass and we finally did it.
Subscribers,
and then for some reason that final guy just didn't go down.
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts.
God, that really felt like I was a one. I heard the music and it changed
boxes.
cues.
What's my part?
Which made me think that it was the real one.
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
That one did hurt. That one hurt a lot. I felt like I was the man. Oh shit.
What the?
Yeah, sorry. Oh man, that just tore me apart right
Great
there.
work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check
Hey,
on their
Dwayne.
recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then
Yeah,
there's
this is the
nothing
Xbox
stopping
version.
us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
Something's moving
Dang
over
it.
there.
Oh man. Yeah. So what happens is when I'm moving back, Sam is moving to the left, and
Great work, Fisher.
if he
What
moves
do
to
we
the
got,
left,
Grim?
there's
Just
a
need to
spot
find
where
the
he could be
terminal's ID
seen.
number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers.
You've got to move back into the
satellite
right.
phones.
That's the only spot that
US
you won't be
numbers?
seen, I guess.
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
Son of a. Doesn't that suck, man? Damn, man. This time, usually the first one never blows up.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private
Yeah, we've
military
definitely been on this mission for about an
Something
hour.
called
Or we've been on this
Displace.
last section
We'll run a
about an
cross-check on
hour
their
and a
recent
half. But
contracts.
again,
5
I'm telling you,
PMCs
it's
line up
worth it in
pretty
the end to
nicely
me.
with our 5 pox
It just means I was able
What's
to do
my
it.
part?
That's all I care about.
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
What the hell?
Oh, I turned around too. See, if you move even slightly before he turns to the right,
What is
Great
that?
work, Fisher.
then you won't make it.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Dang it, I didn't pick up the... Did I pick up the smoke grenade?
We've got...
I thought I didn't pick up the smoke grenade.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent
We'll
contracts.
get it soon, don't worry.
5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
You gotta sit in the back corner to get the smoke grenades. That's why I'm doing that. Don't turn around until he turns around. Then you can do it. That's a lot quicker than grabbing him, isn't it? I didn't want to do it that way, but... Dang it. Oh my god. Well, we definitely got it that time. You just heard the music. We actually got it, but it blew up. Everything was perfect. Except for the first whatever blew up that one. See?
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
All right, come on. This is the one, baby. Just don't blow anything up. I didn't get it because that guy's still there. If I didn't miss the whole thing requires me to hit the first guy with the smoke grenade, and if you miss the first guy,
what do we got, Grim?
Then
Just
you
need
won't
to
have
find the
enough
terminal's ID number.
smoke
There.
grenades to
Looks
get
like we've
the
got 5
last guy.
subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely.
Isn't
with
it so
our 5
weird?
pox
It's like
boxes.
we've been close on so
part?
many different occasions.
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs
I'll
will wanna
probably
move
have this
fast.
video out tomorrow
Rendezvous
on the
with Cohen.
channel.
It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
but it'll be one nice smooth run, and the people won't even know the struggles that we went through. This is like node detection, pretty much. I gotta hit him with this. Missed him. Damn it. I gotta hit him with the first shot. It's so important. All right, listen. I'm gonna show you something. Watch. I'm gonna do it the most easiest way for you to do it, so you can complete it. I'm gonna show you that this is something that you can complete so easy.
Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite
and I'll show you an easy way to do it.
US numbers?
Yeah, Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs
so I will show you how to do this super easy right now without worrying about damage.
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
Boom. See? Super, very easy, simple way to complete it. And we just did it, literally. You see how easy that is? It's a very easy thing to do it. And they're okay, so let me explain. Why am I trying to smoke them from as far away that I'm smoking them? That is because it's harder.
What do we got, Grim?
Does that help?
The terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
US numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
The reason I'm smoking them from where I'm smoking them is because it's harder.
Line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
Anybody can go up on the side of the freaking boat and shoot them like that.
Get out.
Or smoke them like that.
Pox boxes, then there's
Anybody can do that.
The Joint Chiefs
but
will
when you
fast. Rendezvous with Cohen.
When you do it from back here,
you
I mean, it's just a little bit more challenging. Just adding something different. It's making it tougher.
Something's moving over there.
Did you smoke them? I have no idea.
Fisher.
I don't know
what do we got, Grim?
If you have
Just
a walkthrough on it. Awesome. Well, I think I've seen some of your ones that you
like
sent me videos on from your from Discord, right?
US numbers?
But I don't. You've never sent me a video on this one.
Private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you just made a point for me.
My part?
When you've played a game and the game's been out for 10, 15 years, there's bound to be things that you're going to do that someone else does.
There's nothing stopping us.
So it's just, I mean, how could you not? Did you go straight through the part with the turret?
What is that?
Crap.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Or did you use the
Just need
zip
to find
line?
the terminal's
Damn it,
ID
I'm moving
number.
too fast now.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
I guarantee you'll go online, you'll find about 40 different people
military corporation,
that play this mission exactly the same way.
Because
it's look how linear it is. I mean, you have to. It's the only way you can do it.
With our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us.
Well, if I didn't use the zip line, then how am I doing it like you?
Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
I'm also using smoke grenades. Did you use smoke grenades? My guess is if you're saying I'm doing it like you, then maybe you did the last part where you took everybody out from the side of the boat. But that's such a common thing, so I don't understand the meaning of that. Too high. Damn it. It's lower than I think. Oh, it blew that up too. Can I hit this guy from here? Hey, did you see it? How did that even happen? The guy didn't even shoot and it still blew up. Did you see that? Did you just see that barrel explode when the guy wasn't even shooting it? The smoke might be the thing that is actually destroying the barrel. Believe it or not.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts.
Well, that's because mostly people that do walkthroughs, they do speed runs. So speed runs don't want you to go out of your way and make things longer, right? They want you to be quicker. So mostly the people that do walkthroughs on this game anymore are speed runners.
The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast.
And then those are some of the things that they do are just ridiculous.
Introduce yourself to Sedano.
But if I was ever to take anybody's route, I would first find out if someone did it before them. Because nobody in this game, it's hard to say who has a route anymore. You know what I mean? It's hard to say who was the first person that did one thing or another. Which is why I try to find unique ways like this. Like I said, I guarantee you there's probably nobody on there. Now, there could be somebody that used smoke, but maybe not in the method that I've done it. Okay, so don't aim too high. Perfect. Damn it, I missed that shot. That sucks. If I didn't miss it, I got it. If I didn't miss that second or third, if I didn't miss the third shot, I had it. Yep, I had it. I freaking had it. But I was too low on the second shot, or the third shot, I think it was. One of those shots, I was too low. It went off into the water.
What do we got, Grim?
If I wasn't low on that shot, we would have had it.
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced
It's all about getting
yourself
those
to
shots right.
Sedano.
Remember, I'm shooting the guy in the head with the first shot. That's how we know we can get him down every single time, but it has to be a headshot. I want to see if I can do every enemy with a freaking smoke grenade headshot. That would be really cool. It would take a long time to set it up, though. We told you 100 times already, Sam. Whoa, it didn't. There it goes. What? The guy just fired at me. What? He's not even shooting at me. Look at him. Look at his character glitch left and then right. Damn it, if we wouldn't have got hit, we had it. See? Everybody's down. If we wouldn't have got hit, if the guy wouldn't have just glitched, did you see him? Like he's shooting straight ahead, and then all of a sudden he's shooting to the right or left. Then he's shooting straight ahead. Then he's shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's like the AI is glitching left and right there.
Phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time. Get out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduce
yourself. We're so freaking
to
close to getting this crap, though. That's good, because it didn't pick up the second smoke. You got to have 4 smokes, and he only picked up 3.
Fisher. What do we
2.
got, Trim?
Just need
he
to
picked
find
up
the
1 because he has 2 already.
There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers.
See how he has 2 smokes? And then we pick up 2 more on the barrel. I'm trying to do it in a way that everything is flowing, and it's not. I'm not going out of my way to do an extra
We'll run
step.
a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Amityville time.
Amityville time.
If we got the pox boxes, then
you guys are going to be so
us.
familiar with
The
this,
Joint
like
Chiefs will want to move fast.
this part of the level.
With Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedano.
It's Amityville time. Oh, it didn't hit him? But he's gone. Alright. I didn't get the headshot, but he's definitely gone. He's doing his little glitch. Son of a... I got it again, and it blew up right at the end. One way or another, it's either the freaking... Hold on, my wife sent me a message. I gotta... Ugh. One way or another, one thing always gets in the way.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers. Satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation. Something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox boxes.
What's my part?
Let me guess. Amityville time, right?
time.
Oh,
Get
man.
out. If we got the pox boxes, then there's nothing stopping us. The Joint Chiefs will want to move fast. Rendezvous with Cohen. It's about time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
The next mission is going to be super fun, guys. It's the one where we go inside the news station. Super fun and super hard. Definitely hard, but... Got him? Ah! Dang it! That one didn't work either. Wow, he didn't get... I don't think I should move up. Because when I move up, that guy, some reason, he shoots me, even though it makes no sense.
Find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
I got to do it all from the back.
Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5
You guys are hilarious.
PMCs line up pretty nicely with our 5 pox
I know,
boxes.
it can be so
What's
boring
my
seeing the
part?
same thing over and over again.
Amityville
Especially when you're not the
time.
one controlling
Get
it,
out.
you know? Some
If we
people
got
have
the
that
pox
controlling
boxes,
nature where
then
they
there's
want to be the
nothing
one
stopping
that's doing it or
The
whatever.
Joint Chiefs will want to move
I'm the same
fast.
way.
Rendezvous
That's
with
why I
Cohen.
don't
It's
watch
about
other
time you
walkthrough
introduced
people,
yourself to Sedona.
because all I want to do is do it myself. I don't want to watch someone else do it. Unless it's something that's like super, super cool. Like, all I've been watching lately are James Bond reviews. Like, I'm into James Bond right now. And so at night, I just watch James Bond stuff on YouTube. Still got hit. Got hit twice. Dang it. I got it too. It's either exploding barrels or getting hit.
Great work, Fisher. What do we got, Grim?
Just need to find the terminal's ID number. There. Looks like we've got 5 subscribers, satellite phones.
U.S. numbers?
Yeah. Echelon's linking them to a private military corporation, something called Displace.
We'll run a cross-check on their recent contracts. 5 PMCs.
Yeah, I
line
plan
up
on
pretty
having a
nicely
marathon
with
of
our
all the
5
Bond
pox
films coming up
boxes.
at some
What's
point.
my part?
Amityville time. Get out.
You know what I'd love to do
If
is
we
do
got the
streams
pox
where
boxes,
we
then there's
stream
nothing stopping
movies.
us.
But we
The Joint
can't stream the
Chiefs will wanna
movie.
move
What we would
fast.
do is we
Rendezvous
would
with Cohen.
all watch
It's
the
about
movie
time you introduced yourself to Sedona.
at the same time. Does that make sense? So we'd all chat about the movie and stuff. I think those would be pretty fun streams. I know, Sam would jump in the water, but he can't. Trust me, I already showed the water thing. Got it. Finally. Got it. We did it. 4 shots. I hit 2 of them in the head with the freaking smoke bombs, and we did it something that no one else did. They're all still alive because you can see because he's still twitching. There we go. We did it. Did you guys see the Pierce Brosnan GoldenEye watch through that he did? It was about a few weeks ago now, where Pierce Brosnan on YouTube watched GoldenEye, and he did like a complimentary chat thing with it. There we go. So you can definitely say that you can accomplish it. Although very stupidly, clearly, because I should have had that. Let me make sure my video recorded, because if it didn't, I'm going to throw a hissy fit. And it did. All right, sweet. Oh my God, it's 30 the video is 30 gigabytes. I'll go ahead and let you, I'll show this off though. Amazing mission, Strain. It was amazing. It took you one time to go through it. It was so good. You are very, very good. Definitely not a reliable strat, but I've already done reliable strats on Pandora tomorrow, so watch my old walkthrough for reliable strats. Yeah, if that was Trump, he'd say, I did it on the first try. No more Amnidiaville. What is it? Amityville, whatever you call it. We are past that. Finally. There's the television free. This mission, I remember, took me a while to do. But no, we're not going to say. What? I thought that was Sedano. No way. Oh, come on, game. You're kidding me. That was just for shits and giggles, though. But all right, guys, we're done with the stream. I know that took forever just to do that final section, but I gotta somehow... I just want to make sure you guys understand. You know where I'm coming from when I do what I do. Like, do you understand it? Because I always get a lot of questions on why do you do it this way, or why aren't you killing everybody? And I'm sure maybe some of them don't know me at all, or they don't know the channel that much. But you guys understand why I do what I do the way that I do it. Okay? I'm just trying to make the game more challenging for me for playing it for the 30th time. And to give you guys something new to see. Maybe something you haven't seen before on the walkthrough, making it a little bit more tougher, doing something different than I did in the previous walkthrough. That is why I do it, all right? And yes, it can get very frustrating when you're going through and you're trying to do something and it's not doing it and it takes forever, whatever. But stick with it. I mean, there's like a, I don't know, there's a huge sense of accomplishment when you actually figure something out. When you do it differently than other people. Now, I don't know if anyone else has done the smoke grenade, but you saw that you could easily do it the other way. Yeah, that's fine and dandy, but then why do you even want to watch? Why would you want to watch the walkthrough of someone that does it the exact same way that someone else does. You know what I'm saying? It's like in some games there's no way. In some games, if like Hitman, right? Like if there's an opportunity kill, well, that's how you have to do the opportunity kill. That's understandable. But if I can just find one thing that I do a little bit differently, then that gives the viewer a reason to sit there and watch. Other than they have no reason. They can just go watch someone else. I mean, that's the whole thing, is you got to find something that helps you to stand out. And I will continue to try to do that. I will continue to try to find ways of getting around enemies that no one else does. I'll painstakingly go through 2 to 3 hours of something just to say, hey, I did it differently, you know, because in the end, I don't just put out videos just to put out videos. All my videos have a purpose. They have a meaning. They have a direction. They have a focus. And I want to remain true to what this channel was started long time ago, over 10 years ago. And I want to remain true to that. I want to remain true to what I believe in. And that's just, you know, a little bit about what I think. I definitely will. Next time, maybe I will do a all kill everybody playthrough. You know what I'm saying? I've never done one of those. I've never played a stealth game where we went through and just killed everyone. Because I'm always trying to bypass enemies. And there's ways you can make that hard, where you kill everyone, because there's so many people in each level. Now, obviously, in the Splinter Cell CIA mission, you can't kill anyone. So maybe that's a mission I wouldn't be able to do, kill everybody in. But you see what I'm saying? It's just trying to do something that's different. That's all it is. Just in a world full of YouTubers out there, I mean, so many YouTubers out there, just all I can say to the people that don't have as many subscribers or haven't been doing it as long as I have, find something that someone else hasn't done and then do it that way. Okay? Don't do it just like everyone else, because then there's no reason for people to come to you. And I found that out the hard way. So listen to that advice and try to, you know, do things different. And hopefully it'll work out for you. I want to see everyone that has smaller channels, and maybe at some point I can bring back the series I used to do where I would showcase smaller channels on YouTube that are trying to get their break, that are really good stealth players and things like that. I did that a long time ago. It was like 5-6 years ago. I did a series on that. Maybe I'll bring that back at some point, because I really want to help others out. Because this is a great community full of stealthy people. And all I want to do is make it better for everybody else, you know? That's what I want to do. So again, guys, you know, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm definitely going to be playing Splinter Cell Chaos Theory next, obviously after Pandora tomorrow. There's only a few missions left, so I'll try to start making videos on a more regular basis for Splinter Cell. Just because of the time period and everything going on, man. I haven't shaved. I got this massive beard. My hair is super long. It's crazy. But again, thank you to Raisu for the huge donation today. Even though we didn't get any members, guys, remember, become a member helps us to continue to do what we love to do, which is bring these videos to you guys. It's very important. My goal eventually is to have enough members to where I do not have to put any ads on any videos. And I'm sure a lot of you would respect that. So that's the goal, is to hopefully have enough members one day to be able to not worry about putting ads, and I can just show you guys the content that you guys deserve. So other than that, join our Discord. Thank you, Spooky. Thank you, Shadow, for being awesome mods. And remember, guys, always keep it calm, keep it safe, keep it nice in the chats, because we're just a friendly community here. It's okay to argue. It's okay to disagree with something, but do it in a tactful, in a very constructive type of way, and you're never going to get banned. You're never going to get talked to or yelled at or something. Just do it in a very mature way, and you'll always be able to be a part of this community. This is a mature community where you want to keep it that way. But other than that, thank you guys so much, and love you guys, and we'll see you on Discord. Peace. Be safe. Yeah, watching the ads definitely helped me. So for now, keep watching those ads. Don't turn on ad blocks or anything like that. But eventually, when I can get enough members, right now I think we're at 47 or 48 members. We would need to have at least 100 members. Once we'd be able to do that, then I'd be able to sit back and say, okay, am I making enough money? Because this is my full-time job. It's not like I have a job. This is it. I do have the Army, but the Army, I only work 1 week in a month, and that only pays just a fraction. I don't get like I used to. So, and I don't have Facebook anymore. So I'm just doing what I can, obviously, to survive. And especially since I have a new baby on the way, or not on the way. She's already here. So I just want to make sure we have enough money for diapers and all that kind of stuff. And Raisu, thank you so much for the donations. All of that, everything that I get on YouTube goes directly into paying the bills, internet, everything. It goes directly into that, electricity, all that, to make sure that I can keep doing what we're doing. But stay safe out there. Be good to each other. Do something nice for someone. And we'll see you next time. Peace.